When the devil uses church people to test you, you expect the devil to come with horns and a pitchfork, but sometimes he shows up wearing church clothes, sitting on the same pew as you, quoting scripture with twisted motives just like he did in Matthew 4 when he tempted Jesus in the wilderness. Yes, the enemy will use church people to test you, provoke you, and try to derail your purpose, and if you're not spiritually sharp, you'll confuse their manipulation for godly correction. It's a hidden tactic, but make no mistake, when Satan can't get to you directly, he'll send someone who looks anointed but operates from jealousy, pride, or offense, and they'll say it's in love, but the fruit is condemnation, not conviction. Judas wasn't some distant enemy. He was in Jesus' inner circle, sharing bread with him, John 13 verse 18, which means your greatest testing won't always come from the outside world but from within your spiritual circle. You've probably already felt it, those moments when someone in church questions your calling, mocks your breakthrough, or gossips behind your back in the name of concern. That's not random. That's strategic warfare. The devil knows you won't fall for obvious sin, so he cloaks the attack in righteousness, hoping you'll internalize the pain and walk away from the very place God planted you. But here's the truth. Spiritual maturity means discerning the spirit behind the voice, not just the vessel it comes through, because even Peter, one of Jesus' closest disciples, unknowingly spoke under Satan's influence when he tried to talk Jesus out of the cross, and Jesus didn't say, "Peter, you're wrong." He said, "Get behind me, Satan." Matthew 16 verse 23. So don't be shocked when God allows offense to rise in the very place you expected comfort. That's not a sign to run, it's a test to refine. Will you be driven by emotion, or will you stay rooted in truth? Because sometimes, what hurts you in church isn't the church itself. It's the devil using wounded, insecure people to pull you into a trap of bitterness and disobedience. This is why you must guard your heart without hardening it, Proverbs 4 verse 23, because offense is the devil's bait, and many are devoured because they confuse woundedness with discernment. Just because someone wears a title doesn't mean they carry God's heart. Titles don't sanctify a person, fruit does, Matthew 7 verse 16. Some of the most dangerous spirits operate behind a religious mask, and if you're not anchored in the Word, you'll fall for charisma instead of character. Here's the shocking truth. God will allow certain attacks from within the church to expose what's still broken in you, your need for validation, your people-pleasing tendencies, your secret offense, because what's hidden can't be healed until it's revealed. That spiritual warfare you're facing isn't always about your downfall, it's about your development, Romans 8 verse 28. The devil tests you with church people not to destroy your faith outright but to distort it. So you start seeing God through the lens of people's failures instead of His Word. But hear this clearly, your calling is not contingent on who affirms it or who understands it. Jesus endured betrayal, false accusations, and religious rejection, but He fulfilled His assignment anyway. So must you. Don't let the devil's whispers through familiar voices distract you from the voice of the Father. If you've been tested, wounded, or even falsely accused by someone inside the church, don't let it harden your heart. Let it sharpen your discernment, because sometimes the very attack that wounded you was the pressure God used to anoint you. You weren't called to please people, you were called to please God, Galatians 1 verse 10. So stay planted, stay obedient, and don't confuse spiritual warfare with church hurt. One is a strategy of the enemy, the other is a consequence of misplaced trust. Your healing will not come by isolating, it will come by elevating your spiritual vision. Remember, Joseph's destiny wasn't delayed because his brothers betrayed him. It was activated by it, Genesis 50 verse 20. What the devil meant for evil, God is still using for your good. So stop asking, "Why are church people treating me like this?" and start asking, "Lord, what are you building in me through this?" Because when God is preparing you for greater, He'll test you through people who look holy but carry hidden agendas, and how you respond will determine what you're truly ready for.